Happy College Football Saturday to those who celebrate. Yes, and what a Saturday it is about to be. Have you guys looked at the board yet? Have you looked? Do you know what I'm talking about? Of course you do. You're here. What do you mean? You guys, we are 8 picks away from greatness, and I'm about to get into it. My name is Paige, and these are my plays. I'm just going to come out and say it. I do have a little cold. I have a little stuffy nose. I have something going on. I think I got sick from being the illest. Yeah, I'm still gonna push through. That doesn't stop me. A little fall cold is not gonna get me down. I am staying dialed. I'm taking my vitamin C. Everybody should be doing that. I'm not a medical professional. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this Saturday. I am so serious.
Listen to me.
Look at me, I'm so serious. This might be the best college football Saturday we've ever seen.
Ever?
In anyone's life.
Ever?
Someone name a better Saturday. I will wait. I'm kidding, I will not wait. We have Penn State, Oregon, LSU, Ole Miss, and Alabama, Georgia. Of course, I'm gonna be taking picks from those major games, but we're gonna start with something a little more subtle, a little more subdued, perhaps. These small games, and I will say
Small is just a perspective thing.
these are
Big games to somebody.
okay, but these small games, this is where we pick our winners, all right? So we're gonna look at Kansas, Cincinnati. Kansas people, tell me what's going on. You're not great, you're not bad. I think you're fun to watch. I think you're good this year.
For you.
Do I think you're national championship bound?
No.
I will say your quarterback, absolute beast. He's like 6 feet tall, 220. I actually don't have a frame of reference for height to weight ratios.
I just thought I'd throw that stat out there.
Is he the most accurate? Is he the most consistent? Is he perfect at
Tossing pigskin.
no, I mean, of course not.
He's playing for Kansas.
But that's 100% fine because I don't need him to do that today. I'm taking his more on rushing yards.
That's right.
This man will run. I'm not saying he can run. I'm saying he will run. That's my only pick from this game, and that's something I feel really good about. I don't want to bore you with another mid-tier game, but I am looking at UCLA Northwestern. It's not even fair to call UCLA mid-tier.
They're bottom tier. They're terrible.
Fired their coach, traded QBs with Tennessee, and that just did not work out for them, and they lost to New Mexico. However, what do we know about Northwestern? They've been rebuilding their stadium for what seems like ages, and they probably should just keep the one that's on the water because that's sick. Anyone else? No? All right. Anyway, back to what we're talking about here. I'm going to take UCLA's quarterback, Nico, however you say his last name, more on rushing yards.
Oh, not another rushing yards, not another QB rushing.
Yes.
Bad quarterbacks run the ball. They feel so bad about their incomplete passes that they feel like they kind of have to be a hero, and they always try to run for the first down. I'm here for it. Anyway, let's move on to a big game. Big game alert. This is Ole Miss, LSU. I'm so excited for this game. First of all, I'm the biggest Ole Miss fan in the world. Always have been, always will be. Lane Kiffin is a DAWG. Actually, don't particularly like LSU. There is obviously the massive elephant in the room about Lane Kiffin's daughter, her post on Instagram. I'm sure we've all seen it. This is classic though, you guys. You know, you want what you can't have. It's like in the movies, daughter dates the bad boy. You know, it's forbidden love. You know who's always right in those scenarios?
It's usually the dad.
Who says like, don't go for him, he's gonna hurt you. We stand with Lane Kiffin. We're on dad's side.
Go Rebs.
That was a Texas sign. I don't know what to...
Go Rebs.
Anyway, the play we're looking at this game is kind of so sneaky. It just might work. I'm looking at Ole Miss's running back. Ole Misses? Ole Misses. Kawan Lacey. I'm looking at his more than 1.5 receptions. He's the running back. He had 5 receptions in the last game, 7 in the one before that. I mean, hello, a couple little tosses out to him and we're there.
Bing, bang, boom, bang.
Smacks. Let's move on to the next pick. This is a game that's being overshadowed by the other big games, but Ohio State, Washington, kind of a big game. I am an honorary Ohio State fan today and only today because of how much I dislike the University of Washington. However, UW was decent at some time. Are they great this year?
No.
But they're not terrible. I have a feeling, it's just a gut feeling, I think they might expose a few issues in Ohio State. I have 2 picks that I like from this game. I'm taking Julian Sayin less on passing yards, not because I don't think he's good. I'm not preying on anyone's downfall here. The reason I'm taking less than is because I think the only thing that UW can do to try to like disrupt this game is to try to be
Destructive.
UW is going to come out and be very aggressive, very almost
Annoying, if you will.
I think that could get to Julian. With that being said, I do still think Ohio State's going to win. I think they're going to
Establish the run.
You have to do it. You have to establish the run game. And for that reason, I'm taking CJ Donaldson, Ohio State's running back, more on rushing yards. Every time I give one of these picks, I go,
There's no way this loses.
that is what I have for the Ohio State UW game.
Go Ohio State.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's move on to a pick. We're just going to slide in, slide out. I don't have a ton of commentary on this. I'm taking Baylor's wide receiver, Cole Wilson, more on his longest reception. They're playing Oklahoma State, who just lost their coach. They're not going to turn things around in a week. Give me a more on longest reception. That's all I have to say about that play. Let's get to the big games. The darting with Penn State, Oregon. This is going to piss some people off. I already know it. Drew Aller, less on passing yards. Hold on, Penn State fans, before you lose your mind. Do I think Penn State's going to win? Yeah, actually I do. However, Drew Aller's not very good, and I think that it's okay to hear that. I'm talking to the Penn State people. It's time to admit that your quarterback sucks.
He works in that offense,
He's just not great at collecting yards.
which is fine. I don't need him to.
I would actually like him not to.
It is very upsetting that Oregon, Penn State is at the same time as Alabama, Georgia, but 2 TVs, computer, whatever you have to do to watch both these games at the same time, you must. But I would prioritize Alabama, Georgia because you guys,
This is football. This is classic American football. And
I think this game is going to be so good. This is the perfect point for both of these teams to play each other where you're kind of unsure about them still. Like, one is not leading college football right now. I feel like whenever they play, it's usually like Alabama's #1 and Georgia's like fighting them, or vice versa, where Georgia's #1 and Alabama's going to upset. Right now, it's kind of like,
Obviously, Georgia's ranked higher than them.
but right now, it's kind of like both teams need this win so badly.
So badly.
It's not even funny. I think this is going to be some good football. I really hope so. I hope there's an overtime. I want a lot of scoring. I want a lot of good defense. I need to calm down about this game. I'm only taking one player because I only have room for one more on this lineup. That is going to be Alabama's wide receiver, Jeremy Bernard. I took him week 1 and it was the right decision. He is very fast and he catches a lot of long balls. And that is what I hope to see in this game. You get it. You feel me? You want this too. We're in this together. That being said, that is 8 picks, 100x. I rocket boosted mine. Got a little too greedy with the rocket and it crashed.
We've all been there.
Copy this play. Comment your college football plays in the chat. Follow me on Dabble. I'm trying to get more followers than EJ.
Can we do that?
Thank you and good night. I'm not going to bed. It's the middle of the day for me right now. I gotta